Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Open. It's now time for this week's Open Artist Spotlight.
The Open Artist Spotlight is made possible in part with public funds from the Bronx Council on the Arts through the New York State Council on the Arts Decentralization Program.
This week's spotlight shines on a talented violinist born in Rio de Janeiro, but he studied music in Italy and Switzerland at a young age. And since he began performing professionally at the age of 15. He's been a featured soloist at prestigious institutions such as Lincoln Center, the Kennedy Center, and the Litchfield Jazz Festival. And he's here now to perform for us. Please welcome to the Open Artist stage, Andrei Matorin.
Thank you.
Andrei Matorin!
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Oh my goodness. What is that like? What is that like?
That's a good question.
So I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm fascinated. I'm standing over there and I'm going, what is this? We've had another guest on is this a looping machine?
So this is a looping machine on my right, and on my left, I didn't have to use it yet. But
I don't know if the cameras are getting that.
I have
yet.
an effects pedal on my left, which I'm going to use for the next piece that I'm going to do.
Okay, so this is a looping machine,
Yes.
and this is an effects.
Yes.
Okay, so what does that do for the violin sound? What does
So this, in a second, there's a million different sounds I can get on here, but for today's segment, I'm just going to use basically an octave pedal that's going to make my violin 1 or 2 octaves lower, so that I can play like a bass line to the piece that I'm playing. So I'm playing different parts at the same time.
Oh, it's kind of like that function in a keyboard, right?
Yeah, it's like I'm playing kind of the bass, and I'll be playing chords, not at the same time, but eventually I'll loop them, so you'll be getting like the various parts while I'm playing.
Oh, nice, nice. And so, but you're trained in violin.
Yes, I'm a trained violinist. I've been playing violins for 24 years, jazz and classical.
For
so
24 years.
I know, right?
How old are you?
I'm 30.
You're 30.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't
30.
look 30.
I get that a lot.
You look 24.
I'll take that.
That's a good thing. That's a
take
good
that.
thing. But
Absolutely.
wow, that's a long time to be playing violin and traveling the world at that.
Yeah.
What's that like? I mean, what an exciting life you've led already.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just kind of all I've known, so I don't really have much other perspective. But it's nice, I've been exposed to a lot of different cultures, and I think, in a way, I've let that be infused in my music. Whether I'm playing, classical inspired music or a jazz standard like that, or music that's inspired by Brazilian music. And, I try to bring all my cultural experiences into what I do.
So is there any similarity that you've been able to find, let's say, having come from Brazil and training in Italy and Switzerland?
Well, the classical music is very similar all over the place, but once I moved back to the United States, I really immersed myself in jazz and been kind of going with that ever since. And of course, it's founded, in European traditions and as well as, African traditions and all sorts of different. So I think music, yes, of course, is similar throughout cultures in many ways.
Well, it's just interesting. We seem to have a jazz theme going on here today, right?
Yes.
The gentleman we had earlier, Ted Rosenthal, he was
Absolutely.
referencing the Jewish immigrants being part of his story. And now we have you, and you're from Brazil, but you've trained in all these different areas. Now you got this loop machine
Yep.
and the sound effect, and he's fusing it and making it funky. I mean, I love it. And then we have youth being taught. We have a whole orchestra that's going to be performing on Saturday. So I'm really excited about today's show, and I'm excited about what you're doing because, you're being true to your art, right? And you're saying this is what you know, this is what you do, and now it looks like you're elevating it to, I guess, an urban community. I don't know. I'm getting this vibe from you. I mean, maybe the kids or something. I don't
Maybe.
know. I mean, he's rocking the violin with kids. I mean, how cool is that? I don't know if they're going to do a shot on that, but thank you for being here.
My
And
pleasure.
where
Thank you.
can we see you?
You can see me perform throughout the city. You can follow me on my website, sign up through my mailing list, or I'm on Instagram and YouTube and Snapchat, all that at Matorin Music. Facebook as well, all the same. So you can connect there, and I post where I'm playing and things like that.
So is that the way you
there.
prefer your name to be pronounced, Matorin?
Matorin, yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of weird because I'm Brazilian with a Russian name, and so I don't. Yeah.
So it's not Matorin, because I'm
it's
Latina,
not.
right? It was like
I know,
Matorin, and it's like Matorin. Got it.
Yeah. That works.
It's all good.
That
Whatever
works,
you
yeah.
want.
As long as you know who it is.
Yes. Well, Mentorin is probably easier for people to retain as well with writing, as far as like the spelling and so forth. So what are you going to be playing for us now?
I'm going to play an original composition of mine that I kind of rearranged so that I could do it all by myself here. This one is entitled Amanda's Lullaby.
Amanda's Lullaby?
Yes.
Oh, who's Amanda?
That's a secret.
Oh. Inquiring minds want to know who Amanda is. Amanda gets a shout out. This was for you, Amanda.
Indeed.
All right, this is great. Once again, Andrei Matorin. I'm just going to say goodbye to her, I guess, and
Absolutely.
then I'm going to let you close us out
Thank you
with
so
your
much.
fabulousness and your Amanda's Lullaby.
Thank you.
All right, once again, for more Andrei, be sure to check out his website at Andrei Matorin. I got to stop with the Spanish accent. It's Andrei Matorin, Matorin.com. And, you can find him on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, all the social media outlets. And that is our show today, mi gente. Thanks to all our guests for coming through, and to you, our viewers, for tuning in. Don't forget, if you missed any part of the show, you can check out the recablecast tonight and 24 hours a day at BronxNet.tv. Once again, I'm Rena Valentin. And from all of us here at Open, may the universe provide paz, prosperity, y amor. I leave you with Andrei Matorin.
Thank you.